Morning traders, it's Peter Thompson, senior mentor of 1 Billion Signals, sponsored by Merit Forex. It's Monday, 14th of February. Happy Valentine's Day, guys. Even though I'm not a big fan of this holiday, what I'm more interested in, of course, the financial markets. US inflation, I'm starting with this because it's very, very important. 7.5%. It's growing up, and Federal Reserve has even more pressure on themselves to start interest rate hikes and to do it even more aggressively. Major started the correction, as you can see in front of your eyes. The euro US dollar is pushing down. We've been expecting that, especially after such a huge push to the upside, 300 pips almost for a couple of days. Usually after such a movement, of course, it's pretty normal to see a decent correction to the downside. So, despite the US-Ukraine tensions, traders are still focused on the Fed decision. This is gonna be the topic until end of March, and most probably even after that. But until the end of March, where the Federal Reserve is gonna release the interest rates, we are all going to talk about and following what's going on with the inflation, with the unemployment rate, and of course with the interest rates. Some analysts started talking about even 0.5% interest rate hike, which is, I would definitely say, completely possible. So let's take a look what's going on under the calendar. We start Monday with just one important event. ECB President Lagarde is going to give a speech, 4:15 p.m. GMT, of course. I don't think it's going to bring a lot of volatility on the euro side. Tuesday we have Clement count change in UK, 7 a.m. and PPI, I would say decent event for the US dollar considering the volatility, 1:30 p.m. GMT, and that's for Tuesday. Wednesday is much more interesting, 7 a.m. GMT inflation report in UK. Of course, according to forecast, it's not even necessary to discuss that. We do expect to see the inflation going up, even though for on the calendar I see 5.4% compared to previous January last year. Core retail sales 1:30 p.m. GMT for US retail sales, same time. Inflation report in Canada, 1:30 p.m. GMT. Crude oil inventories, 3:30 p.m. This is only on Wednesday, and FOMC meeting minutes, 7 p.m. So Wednesday is going to be volatile event or volatile day on the financial market, guys. GBP, Canada, US, almost all the major currency pairs are going to be affected. Crude oil reaching 94.5% dollars per barrel, something that's quite insane considering that we don't have a decent correction the last couple of weeks, I would even say. We're gonna take a look at the chart in a minute. Thursday we have employment change in Australia 30 minutes right after midnight. Initial jobless claims 1:30 p.m. GMT, and Friday retail sales in UK 6 a.m. GMT. Core retail sales in Canada 1:30 p.m. and existing home sales, a lot of sales, 3 p.m. GMT on Friday for US. So let's take a look what's going on the market. We have euro US dollar in front of us. Absolutely normal correction. I'm not surprised whatsoever. Just if you take a look, huge push to the upside, reached resistance level, something that I would move this one into a new resistance level, obviously tested and confirmed. 1.3445 is the current price of the euro US dollar. Test of 1.13 is quite possible. Bounce from here. Let's take a look to see, let's see what's going to happen, but I think we have very big chance to see 1.13, big round number also, so it's a very important level to watch. GBPUSD, very similar to the euro US dollar, push 250 pips, testing the resistance. We've had long time back tested twice here. This was August 2021, and right now obviously the price is respecting this level. Big round number 1.36. If you can take a look here, just absolutely normal push to the downside. 1.3411 we're far away from the support, 140 pips away. So this could be a good short opportunity on the GBP USD. Australian USD on the other side is not so clear like the GBP. Take a look. Yes, we can see the declining tops, but right now the price is staying almost right in the middle of the boundary, 0.7170 and 0.71 big round number. Also strong support here around this level. Everything could happen if we can see here Australian breaking out, heading to 0.70 or bouncing back from this level to head to 0.7170 and eventually 0.7288. Right now there is a very big pressure on the S&P 500, American indices in general, guys. S&P 500 drops 1.9% on Friday, which is huge daily average volatility, and this is definitely putting a lot of pressure on the forex currency pairs, the majors, and positive pressure on the US dollar. So exactly because of this we see this correction. Anyway, American indices were very high and it was very expected to see huge correction to the downside. New Zealand USD on the other side is started creating a very clear declining tops and the bottoms, so we can consider that as a downtrend. Very clear price action and bounce from the resistance 0.67 round number. Very nice resistance levels, super clear here, and huge decline after it printed actually a false breakout of the resistance. Test of the support level 0.6532 is quite possible. I put this level into a new support level 0.6529 USD CAD, and I'm jumping immediately to the crude oil to see what's going on. No big correction whatsoever, slight correction. I told you guys, careful by shorting the crude here, simply because we need confirmation, like a little bit better established confirmation for shorting, very similar to this one I've been looking for. We've seen the initial push to the downside. Just after that, the buyers completely ignored that initial push and decided to break out through the resistance of this initial push. $93 was broken, 94.30, 40, 50, whatever. It's absolutely crazy price. Yes, some people are saying it's because of the tensions, the potential war between Russia and Ukraine, but I think it's just simply a lot of demand, a lot of buyers are jumping on the market, and I would definitely explain the crude oil push with that reason. But anyway, I've been waiting very patiently to even buy crude oil once it drops. Be very careful with the buys, especially from $95. It can obviously reach even $100, something that I didn't expect to be honest with you. Didn't expect to see such a high price without any decline. Yes, here we've got between August and October 2 months, but it seems here it's gonna be even longer. So this push to the upside started December, as you can see, 9th of December approximately, and right now 2 months. For 2 months it's going up, no decent correction. Be very careful, but crude could be very nice opportunity. So practically this is printed on the USD Canadian as well. If you take a look, the price is trying to find direction the last couple of days. In general, USD Canadian is a total mess in terms of price action, because you can see push up down after that huge drop, huge push with no clear correction, and after that big correction, and the last 14 days the price is going nowhere. In my opinion, simply waiting for clear direction of the crude, and after that we're gonna see if the crude starts correction, huge correction. Of course, we can see Canadian declining and USD Canadian testing 1.2836, even 1.2994, 1.30. Big round number at about around these levels. Be careful with USD Canadian. It's quite unpredictable right now, but I definitely think we are going to have much better days ahead when it comes to the USD Canadian. USD Swiss, you all know it's my favorite currency pair, but not now, definitely. Total mess here as well, up, down, within a very huge range. We see the price action right now 0.9252. You can see it's right between the boundaries 0.92 96, 0.92 round number, staying in the middle. And definitely I am not touching the USD Swiss for now, but it's something that that's gonna catch my interest once I see the USD Swiss getting out of this misery. Crazy. USD Japan, that's also quite interesting, much more clear than USD Swiss. We see double top, even though I don't fully respect these formations. 116.33, we have a resistance level here. I'll put this one into a new resistance level, 116.33, very near 115.50, and eventual drop to 114.70. Quickly to remind you about the US indices, we can see further decline of the US indices in the next couple of days. So this is gonna put a positive pressure on the US dollar. So another test of 116.33 is possible in the short term, but I'm still looking to short USD Japan, even though we see very huge push to the upside in the recent couple of the last couple of months. Bitcoin is under pressure also, guys. $42,000 right now is the price is staying, but we've seen a very nice correction from $32,000 to $45,000 after the huge drop from $68,000. And I definitely would say we can see $30,000, even $10,000. I'm not gonna be surprised to see $10,000 per Bitcoin. So for the crypto enthusiasts who love to trade cryptos, be very careful buying the dips, because it can definitely continue dipping, and you're gonna wonder what's going on. So that's it for now, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Of course, I really hope you enjoyed these videos. Share us and like us on the social medias. This is how you support our YouTube channel. If you have any questions, you know how to reach me. Peter Thompson is my name. Have fun. Have a very profitable week. Bye.